Yo, what is going on, YouTubes? It is your favorite boy, SeaLam, and I know, fellas, I've been slacking. You guys haven't seen me for a while, but yo, I'm back, fellas, and we haven't been slacking too hard because, as you guys can see, I'm Masters 103 LP Season 9, absolutely popping off with Kled Jungle. We got a 72% win rate, and I made it to Masters with a 78% win rate. Only playing Ignite Smite Kled Jungle, so I know I've already made a guide on how to do it, but since we've been popping off and since there's been some changes since preseason, I thought I'd make a more updated guide for you guys, showing off builds, runes, masteries, you name it. I'm going to be showing you guys everything and how I play Kled Jungle and how I got to Masters. So without further ado, gentlemen, let's get right into it. Alrighty, fellas, so I'm going to go through the runes really quick for you guys. I do take Pressy Attack, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace. These are pretty standard when you do play Kled. And for the secondaries, I do take Water Walking and Absolute Focus. I take Water Walking because you gain bonus movement speed and adaptive damage in the river. As Kled, you want to be contesting all the scuttles, and this helps you out a little bit. It gives you extra movement speed and attack damage, so it's really good. And I take Absolute Focus because Kled's early clears are a little bit weak, and the extra damage helps you clear a little bit faster, so you end up taking less hits, and you can stay on your mount for longer. And for the traits, I do attack speed, adaptive damage, which is attack damage, and 6 armor. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the runes. Alrighty, fellas, so I'm just going to quickly go over the build path that I take pretty much every game. So we always start Hunter's Machete, Refillable Pot, and Warding Totem Trinket. Hunter's Machete is a lot better than Talisman on Kled because he has so many auto attacks and you get 35 bonus damage on hit. A little bit of lifesteal too to help you stay on your mount. Always at 650 gold, I'll back and get Skirmisher Saber. This is pretty important because Skirmisher Saber helps you sustain a lot more. You end up healing up a lot more when you do kill camps, and you do have the AoE kind of damage when you dash or use your Q on the Krugs and Raptors, so it's super good. Second item I always get is Tiamat. This is pretty standard. It gives you bonus attack damage and an auto attack reset and a little bit of AoE damage, so your clears are going to be faster. After that, I always get Warrior Enhancement. This is pretty standard. 60 bonus attack damage and 10 cooldown reduction. At this point in the game, you're going to start popping kids. You're going to have so much AD, and your auto attacks and Q are just going to slam kids real quick. So this is kind of the most controversial item that I do build. I do always get Ravenous Hydra, fellas. A lot of people think Titanic's better on Kled, and in top lane it might be, but when I play Kled Jungle, I've tried them both, and Ravenous just seems a lot better. You have a lot more damage, you have a little bit of lifesteal. I don't know, you guys can try it out, and maybe you guys will think Titanic's better. It kind of just depends on your playstyle, but I play super aggressive, and Ravenous just feels better, fellas. So that's about that. And then at some point in the middle there, you're gonna get some boots. All right, so the third item is a little bit situational. I kind of switch around every game, but typically I do go Black Cleaver. If the enemy team is really squishy, they don't have any tanks, I will go Guardian Angel instead. Or if I'm on a really big killing spree and I don't want to get shut down because shutdown gold's super huge in this season, I will get Guardian Angel. It'll help you stay alive longer, and you can get a little bit crazier with the ganks and get away with it. And if they do have at least 3 ability power peoples on the other team, I will do Maw Malmortius. That's pretty self-explanatory. And the boots kind of switch around a little bit too. Like if they have a bunch of ability power, CC, pretty much anything, I will get Merc Treads. If it's an all AD stacked team, Ninja Tabby, of course. And the kind of filler item is Sterix Gauge. I usually get this as a last item. It doesn't have as much of an impact as the other ones, but it is pretty good. Gives you 450 bonus health, usually around 50 attack damage at level 18, and gives you a shield when you do ult in, so it's super good. But yeah, that's pretty much the build, fellas, so you guys can kind of mix and match with that. If you do want to try Titanic, go for it. And yeah, that's about it. Alrighty, fellas, so this is the blue side clear. I'm going to explain it. It's a little wonky to look at, but I always start red, and I'll run across, I'll come up, and typically, especially up until diamond, you guys are going to be able to do this almost every single game. You can come up, you can steal their red, I'll come down, I'll smite the big chicken and kill it, come down and scuttle, and at that point you're going to be level 3, and I'll either look for a gank top or mid. If there's no one to gank, I'll come down and I'll do blue buff, gromp, and wolves. So sometimes they might have this bush warded, or the enemy jungler will start on his red. So in that situation, what you're going to do is you're just going to go from red, you're going to come over and you're going to contest this scuttle right here, and then just do your full clear, blue, gromp, wolf, At that point, you're going to be level 3 again, and you can look for a gank top or mid. But if there is no ganks, you can back and get your skirmisher saber. So that's the blue side clear. I honestly typically prefer to start red side when I am playing Kled. I feel like it's a lot better. But if you are on blue side, this is what I would typically do and what you guys should do as well. Alright, and if you guys do start top side, I will start blue. I'll come over, I'll kill Gromp, I'll come down, kill the scuttle. You rarely ever get contested at the scuttle. And then what you have to do is you have to make some decisions. If you do have a pixel ward right here, one option, you don't see the enemy jungler. So if you do have a pixel ward here, you don't see the enemy jungler, you can actually run across and double scuttle, which puts you at a huge advantage. If the enemy jungler has already taken the scuttle, you know that he's taken it, you've seen him with the ward. What I'll do is I'll come up, I'll kill the wolves, and then we'll dart across, kill red, and we'll either look for a gank top or mid at that point. If there's no ganks top or mid, I'll usually kill Krugs, and then I'll back, get my skirmisher saber, and just start playing the game how you'd normally do it. I know this might look a little wonky, I'm not the best artist. As Kled jungle, you kind of have to be adaptive. You can't really just do the same clears every game. You kind of got to react a little bit to what the enemy jungler is doing, so this is typically what I will do. So there's 2 different paths for you guys, and both of them are really good. Alrighty fellas, if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for checking out the video. And I am not the best videographer, fellas. I know this video might be a little low quality, but I hope you guys did learn something from it and kind of got some insight as to how I do play Kled jungle. If you guys did like the video, feel free to like it down below. And if you guys do have any questions or comments that I wasn't able to address in the video, I will answer every single one of them. If you guys do want to follow me on Twitch, you can follow me at twitch.tv/SeaLam. There is an underscore at the end of that. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm just going to let the rest of the game run through. So if you guys do want to watch it, you guys can. But yeah, thank you fellas for checking out my video, and I will see you guys next time.
team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been destroyed. team's turret has been destroyed. destroyed. Red team